First of all, let me thank to ICT Business Council of Georgia and the Data Exchange Agency for the great work in organizing this conference where we can exchange our ideas, visions, experience, have a networking, and work for the common problems that our society faces today. Here on the stage, I represent the PowerTies consulting group from New York, which is also by itself represent the Spartan 3, the new cybersecurity company. Cybersecurity. These words mean a great deal to us. With the new technology, we have so many benefits. We have talked through the 1,000 miles, buy products without leaving a home or a workplace, even get a degree from the web. We're just having an unbelievable comfort. But make no mistake, gentlemen, all this comfort comes with its costs. Because all this comfort is also a source of a new threat that most of the people, government, businesses, and some agencies are not so familiar with. These threats are identity theft, cyber intelligence, cyber warfare, cyber terrorism, corporate espionage, which is new ways, and the privacy, which is the hottest topic around the globe today's world. And key players among these threats are hackers, as always, criminals, and intelligence agencies from different places over the world. Technology for these days got more available. It is cheap, it is anonymous, and it is very easy to use. You can even go and order actual DDoS attacks from the web to crash down your opponent's whole infrastructure. You can go shopping online today and order an actual spy gadgets, sophisticated gadgets, tools that only spies had in the past. You can even have your own drone. I mean, that's a totally new reality. And spies today, they don't use these old-fashioned tools. I want to show you, this is so-called mini spy camera, which was mini in the past. Now they work with different tools, with such tiny cameras, which have much more capability, just to illustrate how far they went. But before going any further, I would like to talk about the information security itself. When I conduct any trainings or public speeches around the information security, I always offer to the audience these two options. One option is to go through the 3 hours introductory training, and another one is 60 seconds version of what it is, what the information security is. So it's not surprising they always choose 60-second version. So decision already has been made, and I will try to explain what the information security is in 60 seconds. But for that, I will also need some of the support from the audience. I will now show you the short video where will be represented two teams, team in white shirts and black shirts. You will have to count how many passes does the team in white make. So if you are all ready, we can start. Here's the video. So we have to count how many passes does the team in white make. So can I hear some answers already? 13. What about you, sir? 12. Okay, is there any answers? 13. Okay. I will have another question to you. Did you mention anything strange during that video? Have you? Very few guys, as I see. Why did you mention if it's not a secret? Okay, as far as I see, only few guys saw what actually happened on the video. The correct answer is 13. So who said 13? It was right. Let me rewind the video and ask you one more time to search for anything strange at this short video, please. Now search for anything strange. Did you see the actual moonwalking bear in the middle of the scene? Actually, the same is in our everyday life. This is why I showed you that video, because some of you are great software developers, rockstar programmers, accountants, managers. You are doing your job. You are focused on your main business line. Sometimes you do it well, but sometimes not. Just like some of the guys answered the right answer with the 13 and some not. But in your everyday life, you also might not see such kind of bears. And this bears is illustration of the threats that you might get in any organization. And is also a great example on how the information security is everyone's concern. It's not only for IT department, starting from a maid, ending with the CEO, it is everyone's concern. Because you are going to be hacked, have a plan. And that says the FBI's cybercrime division. It's not the question of if, it's a question of when. And to have a plan, that requires what? You have to recruit the people, you have to organize the HR interviews, you have to review all of your business processes, teach to the new employees, train them, prepare papers, policies, conduct a different actions such as vulnerability management, web application scanning, policy compliance, and etc. It is to be a proper approach, but only when you are big enough. Because for the most startup companies which don't have such capabilities and whose data innovations are most vulnerable, it is a huge task. It is a huge task not only for the startup and new companies, but also for the big corporations. Because having your own security department requires a new responsibilities. It's much easier to just outsource the security business. So, at PowerTies Consulting Group and Spartan 3, we take a holistic approach to identify the key areas to mitigate the risk of data breach and cybersecurity attacks. Through our team's extensive background, proven experience in global business, national security, military, and different areas. So from Tier 1 solutions to highly effective advisory services and cybersecurity services, we bring in on-demand services on high level of professionalism. But what makes us really different is that we are not only just selling security, we are starting that from us. I mean, we are a company who works remotely around the globe, who has sophisticated infrastructure in the world's most protected data centers, and we can provide any on-demand service related to cybersecurity at any place on the planet. Because security should be available for everyone. We don't repackage products that already exist as the most of the companies might do. We are reinventing them all. We made our new framework of information security and cybersecurity services and solutions, so that we could be able to deliver the highly effective services to everyone, starting from mid-sized businesses, healthcare, law enforcement, retail, military, and what is most important, to a critical infrastructure's objects. Because the critical infrastructure is always on the top list for the criminals and intelligence agencies. And I think we will all agree that threats from the virtual space can create a damage outside of that space. So thank you for your time, and see you in the conference lobby. Thank you.